All right, it's time for the Wednesday comment and review. Usually YouTube comments, sometimes a Facebook comment, sometimes something on Twitter, sometimes something somewhere else. If you want to be on these videos, the best way to get there is through a YouTube comment, and if it's good enough, I may do something about it. Now, I only did 6 videos last week. That's that's going to be a video in itself soon. Why I'm dialing it down on the weekend videos, but I want you guys to get your full values. So I gave you extra comments from a certain particular video that did trigger some people for sure. So yeah, let's get going here with Jake Allen. If they're going to embrace most tournaments being online, there's no reason to not be doing one every weekend. I completely agree. It's free money. Why they wouldn't do one every weekend is beyond me. What about Crimson Phoenix? As someone from Oceania, I'm very sad that the only IRL tournaments are once in a blue moon. Online is tedious to set up, and I'd rather look at a person across the table rather than pixels on the screen. Sure, locals are a thing, but I can see the same people every week. And we can all agree on this when we say we want to do more in-person events with way more people involved. I don't care what the cost of tickets, accommodation, and transport. It's worth every cent for a hobby we'll enjoy. It's a vacation away from almost from locals. This brings up a very cool point. You know, a phone call. You know, if they increase the prices of IRL regionals compared to regular online ones, just for some extra overhead, just from some extra money making, people would still pay for it. People would still go. I would do that. So I think that's a very cool idea. Maybe something that they can consider if they want to have more tournaments. Not a bad idea. XV. The reason the TAM doesn't get full events now is because of the previous organizer. A lot of people are avoiding the events because they never got the prizes. People are still playing their locals and big in-person tournaments, but the online scene is small every day because of lack of compromise from Bandai on prize distribution. Also, the regional prize support is really bad right now. This is the last time Ultimate Cup outperformed the regionals on player attendance, but my can't process how they are not doing one for August. Same. I completely agree with everything you said here. If there's an issue with the TO, get a new TO. Why Bandai won't do that? I don't know. I don't know. And yeah, the pricing could use some work. That is definitely a true thing. And now, Digital Emperor TCG says that every content creator should make a video or short talking about this with a hashtag and have players share and like them. Show Bandai that people are behind having more events or more online events that don't get capped. Here's the problem with that. I want you guys to think about the content creators we have in the Digimon space right now. The people that make okay, let's just go down the list. Steven doesn't make that much content. Eggman, he has the coolest gig of his life. He doesn't care. You have the Huang Zero, the Taste of Victory, that whole group, and they live in their bubble, and they're cool. They're happy with how things are going. And then you got the whole bunch of other content creators that are just stepping away from it because they said, "Nah, I'm done." The amount of people that would actually get on something like this is staggeringly low, which is depressing. You would think, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, content creators are a big part of the promotion, the advertisement. Even the content creators that Konami doesn't really like per se, they still draw a huge attention to the game. That doesn't exist for Bandai. They don't. They don't. It seems like they don't care. That's just my opinion on it. They say, "Oh, we make money. We're doing good. All right, good enough," and that's where they leave it. Unfortunately, so I do think if a lot of people seriously do bring a complaint to Bandai about this, things will change. Expecting the content creators to do what they can, forget it. Why would they? What reason do they have to do that? They don't really have a reason to do that. Not really. I think half the reason you put 8mon into the Market Watch is for the "don't be a monkey" pun. I can respect that. That was part of the reason. I do like my monkey puns from Neo Chimera. Obi Satter, I got 6 in Ultimate Cup, so that might be my bad. I jumped up a little, but sadly haven't seen another top Crimson mode. Yo, same. I also came 6 in Ultimate Cup. Oh my god. Team Deathslinger, isn't it crazy that a card game where the main mechanic is to build stacks gets assaulted when building stacks is good? Right? People will complain about the best thing. If X person can't play Y deck, they will complain about Z. Or Z, depending on how to pronounce it. And that's just how people are. It does not matter if you're into card games, drugs, chess. It does not matter. People will find a way to complain. They will. Always. G-Lamp. Hey, Mark, haven't been to all the TCGs lately, but I'm still waiting for Bergman deck profile. More importantly, I live in upstate New York, and the air here is terrible. I can't imagine what you and your fellow Canadians are going through the fires. Hope you and your loved ones are safe and sound, and that there's much Dunkin' Donuts in your future. A very nice message, and everything is fine. Appreciate you asking. Bergman has not had 69%. I'm just being real. I've tried, for the memes, to get even a respectable win rate. Maybe not 69, but close, and it just cannot do it. I don't know if I have the skills to make the Bergman deck an actual deck. I just don't know. But we keep trying, and we'll see what happens. Maybe EX4 helps. I don't know. Yovarni, Mr. Champion Top Man himself. First, but your title description never saved. That is true. On one of my videos last week, the title did not save. Or the description. It was kind of embarrassing. I fixed it. I did. But YouTube was like, nah, you don't need that. And I was like, okay, YouTube, whatever you say. Stacked Rush. I've been messing with Red Shine Greymon, and I have been liking. I have been liking too. However, I do think that Yellow Shine Gray is the way moving into the rest of the Ultimate Cup meta, because Machine Dramon is such a dominant force. And Machine Dramon has EX1 Machine Dramon sometimes, and then you can't DP reduce and do anything if they have Analog Men and Machine Dramons, whatever. What Yellow Shine Gray can do for you is you can play Lonky. Play some Lonkies. And Lonky will out the Machine Dramon stacks. They don't care about your protection. So, just a food for thought, I suppose. We got Ryan Willis. That Magnamon is someone's wife telling him he has to sell but doesn't want to. So puts it up at such a high price no one will buy it, while also telling the wife that's what it's worth. That's a very interesting theory. I don't know if that's true or not, but the 99,000 Magnamon never did sell. Thankfully. Yeah, Friendly Boy Spike. I want more RagnaLoardmon support. There's surprisingly long as hunters, which one of my locals mainly are using, but I only play for fun, so I can't play on risk. Listen, I have lost 2 Ultimate Cups in a row to RagnaLoardmon. And RagnaLoardmon won those tournaments. I do not want to hear the words, RagnaLoardmon needs more support, ever. Because clearly it's tier 0, and that's it. That is all. Yep. Neo Hilario. It looked like you're gonna win anyway, but you can't Gray X over top of Geo Gray. That's true. I checked the footage. It did not matter, but I do appreciate the correction. It happens sometimes. And the final one, we hit 150 likes. Let's see the deck profile, more gameplay. Look, okay. Let's have a moment here, shall we? Yes, my gameplay video got 200 likes, or more than that now. Sure. Unfortunately, likes don't seem to impact the YouTube algorithm the way they used to do it. So the video still got no views, which is interesting. I don't know if that has to do with Ultimate Cup format or whatever. I will tell you that I am planning on uploading an EX4 gameplay video in the near future with a newer, fresh format and all that. We'll see what happens. And that's all. That is it for today's comment reviewing section. Please do let me know what you think in the comments, of course, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!